Hello and welcome to the opening round of Season 3 here at Jeddah, where it will be a short qualifying and a 50% race. This will be the first race of the calendar, and then next week we'll be heading off into Bahrain. This calendar is containing 16 races, where next week we'll be heading off to Bahrain, then it will be Imola, Austin, Qatar, Baku, Silverstone, and Shanghai to round off the first half of the season. Second half of the season will be Austria, Monza, Singapore, Portimao, Interlagos, Zandvoort, Hungary, and then the final round all the way at Abu Dhabi. Now, the grid, probably a lot different to last season. Obviously, I wasn't here last season. I'm here to commentate the next 16 rounds for you. Maybe there'll be someone joining me in the commentary box. So, the grid at the moment is Warrior and Matteo at Haas, Domi and Tasco in the Sauber, Pancake and Ultimate Drive in the RBs, not Infansek, sorry if I butchered that, Bertus in the Williams, FC Pro and Jensen in the Alpine, Cocoon, sorry, sorry again if I butchered that, Kvik, Vic in the Aston Martins, Skullet and Ullman in the McLarens, Tarek and Amar in the Ferraris, Matej and I'm in the Mercedes, not me, and Venom and Fico in the Red Bulls. Obviously, we have reserves tonight here. Marcel and Ziga will be in the Alpines, and Kovac will be in the Haas. Will be starting in about 4 minutes' time for qualifying, where it should be very, very entertaining, hopefully. Obviously, the race will be a lot of chaos, as expected. It is Jeddah. It's going to be street circuit. It is going to be a very, very fun street circuit. That it is one of how many street circuits on the calendar? About 3 street circuits on the calendar this season. Have I missed out? No, there is one of. It is going to be the first of 3 street circuits that are on the calendar this season. I have got the overlay on, so obviously I'll be able to see the chat as we go on here. We do not want to leave the session; that'd be very bad. Got about 3 minutes until the race starts, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a fun one. And yeah, let's see what happens over the next hour when the session starts. And yeah. Any predictions for the race from anyone? If they want to put any in the chat or just anything, feel free. I'll be commentating over the next 16 races, and hopefully hopefully it'll be without this goddamn cold that I've picked up. That'd be appreciated if my nose could stop malfunctioning. Hello, Marcel. Good luck for tonight. You're reserving for Alpine, I believe. So yeah, good luck. Try not to die in the race. It is very, very tricky to not hit a wall when you're pushing the limits. So yeah, hello, welcome to the chat, and good luck for the race in the Alpine. We'll be starting in about a minute from now. I think we're just getting ready. I think there was about 19 drivers checked in for the race tonight, and we have about 16, which isn't a problem. We'll just see if someone might turn up during midway through qualifying, might be a bit late. That's absolutely fine. That happens. Because, well, life. Best way to put it. Hello, Ziga. You're also reserving in the Alpine as well, so I believe I've seen that. good luck for tonight. Hope both your races go well in your reserve seat in the Alpine. I believe you're both reserving, if I saw correctly. Yes, reserve. Good luck for tonight. As we've hit 8 o'clock, I think we're still waiting for a few drivers. Big shout out to Nissan, by the way, who invited me into the league for this, to do comms in this league, and I'm sure it will be a good 16 races this season to do comms with, as we have the countdown now to about 18 seconds until we get going here for qualifying at Jeddah. Until 7 seconds, 5 seconds until the start of season 3. Who will be the champion this season? And here we go into qualifying. Short qualifying, 18 minutes. It will be, of course, of a pure action. Maybe a few incidents as the drivers will be pushing to the limit, especially towards the end, to get the maximum amount of lap time possible. Maybe not so much at the start as they want to get a lap time in. Waiting for 2 more to pick their tyre allocation for the qualifying and the race, the 50% race, and then we'll be underway. Right, and we are underway here in qualifying. If I can get there we go. Just get all the shenanigans up that is needed. Not sure that's entirely. Your bonnet. We'll go with it. And we are just waiting for the first driver to head out of their garage, and obviously they'll be getting their setups in for the qualifying, and obviously it'll be a bit of more of a race up as well. They don't have. There we go. I think I see a bit of movement in that Haas garage, and I think there's a Mercedes going down the pit lane. There's 2 of them. The 2 Mercedes are the first out of the pit lane. And here we go. First lap. Well, the proper season here. It's first proper laps here in season 3. And yeah, let's see how it goes. The Mercedes boys that have headed out first of the pit lane. Any predictions for this qualifying from anyone in the chat? Because why not? There we go. People more and more starting to head out the pit lane. 2 McLarens still in the pit lane. The garage. There's 1 Ferrari still in the pit garage, 1 out of the pit. Domi also in the pit garage still. There's quite a lot of the grid out. There's the Mercedes now is about to go around the final corner to start his first lap here in short qualifying, as we are about to get underway. He's got the hot lap on, and here we go. First lap in absolute anger. Well, I say anger. First lap at pure pace. Here we go. DRS on, and he's about to cross the line to start the first lap of this qualifying and his first lap of this season. Down into 3rd gear, hits that curb nicely, can run a lot over the curb at turn 2. Nice traction, wants to get as close to this next corner, close to the wall as he can next corner. Nice and tidy now through the twisty section of the track. A lot of it is basically flat. A small lift to that right-hander. And what is the first sector time saying? It's a 32.0. And now we go through the long left-hander here. Wants to get as nice and clean exit as possible, and it looks like he has done that. Now for this next right left-hander, he wants to get close to the wall to open up the exit, and he's done quite nicely. Goes a lot over that curb off the exit of that chicane, and now it's probably a more difficult chicane, obviously, especially with hitting the wall. He's trying to shorten the distance as much as possible. Goes down to 6th gear, goes a lot over the curb, over the last chicane, and now it's just trying to shorten the distance as much as possible from that chicane to the last corner, as he goes about 325 kph and missed the apex a little bit for the last corner in 4th gear, and is now dashed the line. He's used all the deployment he can over a lap, and it's a 27.964 for his first lap of this season. The Ferrari behind him has invalidated, so we'll be going to, I'm guessing it's going to be Mercedes next to cross the line. No, he's invalidated. What about the Haas of Kovac? I'm guessing that is going around the final corner. Yes, it is. What is his lap time going to be? As he goes across the line, it's our 29.402. There's going to be a Red Bull next. It's a 28.648, puts him on the front row, about 7 tenths off. And now it's the other Red Bull, but he's invalidated, so we're going to cut to the Alpine, who's set at 29.879. There's a Haas now, on the medium tyres, gone 29.741, goes 4th fastest. And we've got to cut to the Aston Martin, he's starting a lap. So we cut to the Williams, that is just at the end of his lap, going around the final corner. Gets that nice and tidy, nice traction, has a bit of battery to play with, and he uses it all before the end of before he gets to the line, and it's 3rd fastest, 28.810. There's a Sauber crossing the line, that's to start his lap. What about Mercedes? He's in the pits. So we'll be looking at Pancake, who is the next one to end his lap, and he's backed out of it. And 2 Saubers also not on the lap. Red Bull's also not on the lap. Is either Red Bull on the lap? No. So I believe that is everyone that's close to finishing a lap at the moment. As an Alpine though, there's Pancake. Is he? No, he's on a Domi, has invalidated. He's invalidated and he's not pushing. So that is everyone currently, maybe. He's on hot lap again, so nothing going on there. Is Barty going on another run? No, he's invalidated from his lap 2. So it's the Mercedes on provisional part, I say that, but there's still half the grid needing to set a lap time. And Ferrari now about to cross the line to start his lap as well, as he goes about 327 kph before braking for the first chicane. It goes really wide off the exit, and then now it's about getting as close as he can. He goes in quite wide through there, and now it's the 50 section of the track in sector 1. It holds it in 7th, yeah, that's I don't know. He did seem to carry too much speed, 32.640. That's about 6 tenths down from anyone else. Is there anyone currently near setting a lap time? He's out 6 tenths down. What about the Red Bull? He's apparently purple in the middle sector. I feel like I'm about to sneeze, not fucking now, please. Right, as we go around the final corner, hits the brakes into 3rd gear, gets his car nice. Why he struggles to get the car turned in really for the apex of the corner, and he's probably made a few mistakes because it's a 31.070 and it puts him 7th fastest. No one's really got close to the Mercedes lap time at the moment. There's an Aston Martin 29.998 and then the Ferrari jumps him, goes into 5th fastest, 29.523. As now a Sauber of Domi that is going to cross the line to finish his lap. And he turns in a bit too much. This will be to finish his first lap. There'll be a Ferrari behind him if I can catch him. He hadn't done that. No, I thought it was the other one. But he's gone 4th fastest, 128.993, and Domi goes 11th fastest, 131.765. There's also a McLaren that's about to finish, well, start his lap, sorry. What about the Mercedes? He's going around the final corner. And what is his time going to be as we go down the start-finish straight? Is he going to get into the top 10? Yes, he does, 10th fastest. And then the Alpine goes 3rd of Marcel. Good stuff from him. As a Red Bull, I believe that was crossing the line to start his lap. He's the one that can challenge the pole. Is those two cars going to get out of the way? Yes, they do. Very nicely indeed. There's an Aston Martin now going around that final bend. Can he get anywhere near maybe that top 5 spot? But no, he's backing out. William on and out lap. Ferrari heading into the pits. I believe there's a Red Bull there somewhere. It's not him. Mercedes go around the final corner. Red Bull about purple in the first sector. That is very good stuff from him. Is anyone else? Setting laps up. He gets very close. He's fighting the car through the sector. We'll keep on board then of the Red Bull's lap at the moment. He looks to be going on the limit a little bit. As we go through, he's 2 tenths up. It's not enough. It's not enough. He needs more. He needs a lot more to get onto pole position. He needs an awful lot more to snatch pole away. What can he do as he goes round the final corner? Brakes as late as he can. Tries to get the best exit possible. Is it going to be anywhere near pole position? It's in the 28. It's a 28.132. It's only 2 tenths away. And the Mercedes 3 tenths down, so he isn't going to improve on this one as the Alpine heads into the pits. Mercedes is also heading into the pit lane from the looks of things. Williams is heading into the pit lane. Haas is about to start. Mercedes is down and he's not taking a lap time. Ferrari isn't either. McLaren isn't. Alpine is though, as he goes through the middle sector. Knight tries to get as close to the wall as possible, but tries to open up the wall, opening up the exit for the long straight. As we're about to hit the end of sector 2 line. How much is he up by? 3 tenths. That is very good. That will put him in about 7th. Maybe he's in the ballpark for 6th. Maybe he can find a lot for time and break into that top 5. But he needs to find a lot of time to get anywhere near that top 5, as he's already used all of his deployment as he goes around the final corner. He's missed the apex by miles, but it's going to cost him a lot of time, that is. And he's used so much battery. I think he's going to lose all his advantage that he's gained. No, he hasn't used P8. Still, he's gained just under 2 tenths of a second, as I think someone just improved. I want to say it was an RB. It was Pancake. As the Red Bull is heading into the pits. And Mercedes cannot improve on his first time. Still is the Haas on the lap. So he's not. Ferrari's on the lap. No, they are not. What about the McLaren? No, he is not. They are not on laps either. So that is a minute for us to have a little bit of a lie down and to digest the order at the moment. It's going into the last 5 minutes. Currently, it's this man, Mukhambatov on pole by about 2 tenths of a second. It's a 127.964. Is he about to go for another run? It does look like it. So, you know what we'll do? We'll run on board for him on this lap. He starts his Q3 lap. He's currently on pole position, so he can try and take more risk. Very nice through the first chicane. Very clean exit as well. Doesn't run over that outside curb off the exit. Wants to get as close to the wall as humanly possible and carry as much speed as humanly possible. And he's done just that. Now through this twisty part of the track, all in sixth gear. Little lift. Try and get the front end turned in. And what is the second time saying? He is up by just under a tenth of a second, down into fourth gear through this long left-hander. There's a bit of a banker of a curve, and then wants to get the shortest possible distance between that and the next chicane. Nice and close to the wall, and runs right over that curb for his exit of the chicane, and now into the final chicane of the lap, as he tries to shorten the distance between the last chicane and this chicane, and he missed the apex, and that's going to cost him a lot of time, as he was just under a tenth up of his previous lap, and I think he's lost a lot of time because he's missed the apex quite a lot. And that last chicane, is he going to back off this lap, or is he going to carry on? He is going to carry on. Is it going to be an improvement? It is 1:27.843, and it's about 3/10 clear. So even with that minor error at the last chicane, he has got pole. He done a very good first two sectors, and clearly done a very good last corner as well. As we're heading to the line with the McLaren, who goes fifth fastest, 1:28.902. Very good stuff from him, as the Red Bull heading towards the line to start his lap. I feel like we've gone through a lot of laps as it is, so we'll go and look at the end of the lap for the teammate of Mercambator. It is Matic in the other Mercedes in 12th place. Can he get into the top 10? He cannot. He just missed out on the top 10 by 100th of a second, as the Saudis cross the line to start his lap. And there's also a Williams that is sorry, that's not Williams, the Alpine to start his lap. Ferrari just on the end of his lap to go sixth fastest with a 1:28.909. There's a Haas also, but that's about to start his lap. And Mercambator is heading into the pit, and I have a feeling that is him done for this qualifying. With about just over 2 minutes to go, there is no way he's going to be heading back out of the pit lane. So, and Barty's out. Barty's hit the wall. Can we catch it with the Mercedes? Yeah, he's hit the wall there. He's just lost the rear end and hit the wall in the chicane as he's starting his lap. What about the other McLaren? He's having to start his lap as well. What about the Red Bull? He's up on this time by about 6/10 of a second. Can he break into the top 10? It's 13th fastest, 1:30.106. RB, I believe that was starting his lap. Ferrari starting their lap. Alpine, as someone has hit the wall. Dobby has a 5-place grid penalty and has hit the wall and has had a collision with Kovac. And Kovac is out of the session. Big drama late on here in qualifying, but we've got to cut back to the Alpine in third place at the moment. Can he snatch pole? No, he can't. He's improved by a 10th and it will stay third fastest. There's a Mercedes currently. I think he's retired. As a Ferrari across the line, who is going for another run. What was that voice back? As a Red Bull starting their lap, sorry, and there's a Haas also starting their lap. But we'll look at the McLaren heading towards the end of their lap on the BRS. That's interesting. Around the final corner, puts on the overtake. Where can this put him? So 1:31.109 puts him 15th fastest, and his teammate heads into the pits. As we see Pancake about 6 tenths up, that would put him in the same place. So he still needs more improvement. Does he get that? No, he does, but he stays where he was. Ferrari also improved, but he stays where he was. And we'll look at Marcel, who is at the moment not improving, and it looks like it is Bakambatov on pole position, unless there's anyone else on a lap. No, that is literally everyone. Philip has got a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with Ziga. Very unfortunate stuff there. I'm sure that will go someone with the stewards, and Marcel crossed the line. And that is your grid as Bakambatov gets the first pole position of season 3. I say that Nissan is still on a lap. He's on his final run. As he goes around the final corner about 4 tenths up, I think I saw, runs over a piece of front wing that goes flying into the air. And where will this put him? It'll put him 9th fastest for the season opener. And that is that, I believe. Yes, everyone has finished their lap. That is qualifying done. And we will head into the race now in a few minutes' time. So, to run the order, Bakambatov gets pole position by 3 tenths, just under 3 tenths of a second, with a 127.843 from the Rocco in second place in the Red Bull, with a 128.132. Marcel third, Barty in fourth in the Williams, Phantom in fifth in the McLaren, Holzer in sixth, and Amma in seventh in the Ferraris, Kovac and Nissan in eighth and ninth in the Haas drivers. Ziga rounding out the top 10. Matej just missing out the top 10 by about just over 500th of a second in 11th place. Vic in 12th in the Aston Martin. Philip in 13th in the Red Bull. 14th will be Pancake. Sculler in 15th. And Dolly is the slowest out of the 16 drivers with a 131.481. But he did crash out. So maybe he has time to improve. He has time in his pocket, and we'll show that in the race. And we'll gain places. So we will see. Obviously, and then it was obviously a few 5-place grid penalties with Philip getting a 5-place grid penalty, so he will be at the back of the grid with Donny, who also had a 5-place grid penalty, but it won't really affect anything in terms of that, in terms of the front runners. So is Mercedes against Red Bull is 2021 stuff going on here, with a quite a big margin, it must be said, to third. So let's see if it will show that sort of gap in the race. I guess there's only one way to find out. We will find out in a couple of minutes here in qualifier. Well, a couple of minutes here in the race, my apologies. The Rocco in the front row. Elvis, well, everyone's on the medium tyre, it says, but there will be definitely a few changes with the strategy, and I guess we'll see what kind of changes they are, if there are any changes at all. I should have a look. Is formation lap on, so I just don't get fooled by that. Okay, formation lap is indeed on, so I won't make myself like a complete idiot. Okay. Okay, Jasper. Okay, Jasper. Yeah. I mean, it's Jeddah, so it won't be boring. I think that's for certain. It'll be chaos, that's one word to put it. It'll definitely be a lot of chaos. And a lot of action, which is good for people like me, so it gives me something to commentate about. As we have the formation lap for the race, as we run through the order and tyres. Right, so Markambetov on the medium tyre for the start. The Rocco on the soft tyre. So you ask for someone to do something, I say a bit more, less boring. The Rocco certainly has on the soft tyre. He might try and look at getting a very good start. Marcel in on the Dommy the legend. Marcel and Marty on the medium tyre. Phantom, who seems to have disqualified himself from the formation lap, so his tyres will not get that performance that he wants off the start, with it being the soft tyre. He clearly wants the good start and won't get it because he's disqualified himself from the formation lap, so he'll get cold tyres. Both Ferraris on the soft tyres in 6th and 7th, 8th all the way down to 11th on the medium. Vic in 12th on the soft, 13th and 14th, Pancake and Sculler in the medium tyre, Philip on the soft, and Dommy, the only driver on the grid to be running the hard compound tyre. Dommy, Jasper is now officially a Dommy legend. No, Dommy legend. Dommy fanboy. So, we'll obviously. So, I guess you'll be watching his progression throughout this race, as we will be starting shortly. With them going around the final sector. And as the gap between the first car and the last car isn't 6 miles like it is in real life F1, we'll actually get on the grid quite quickly, or like fairly quickly compared to real life F1. Real life F1 takes 6 years from the first car getting on the grid to the last. So here we go. They're all trying to warm up those tyres as quick as humanly possible to try and get the best start as possible, especially Markambetov. He's on the medium tyre, so he really wants to get a good start. And I love this camera angle game. They're all lining up on the grid. Let's see who's failed their driving test by not being able to park. Barty, you've been caught out in 4K HD quality, my friend. Matic, you've also been caught out in 4K HD quality. Pancake. But everyone else has been able to park from the look of things. So here we go. 5 red lights to the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Pedal metal, and away we go here in Jeddah. And the Rocco has a good start. He's on the inside of Markambetov into turn 1, but he's got the outside line, so he's kind of been hanging out to dry. And they've all seemed to behave themselves quite nicely in the opening few corners. There's a red ball, a bit of contact near the back. Marty also seems to have, I think he's hit the wall. He's gone into the wall a little bit. And the Rocco at the back, in second place at the back. The Rocco almost loses the rear end at the end of sector 1. That would have been very unlucky, as the Haas and Ferrari are battling wheel to wheel through the long left hander as we now head into the chicane, and the Ferrari comes out on top. And they seem to behave themselves, which is fair fighting play. There's no damage there. Obviously, Barty had a bit of an unfortunate incident on lap 1, but that can happen. But he has a lot of time to recover it. There's still 24 laps to go. And we'll be heading on to lap 2, which is where the DRS will be activated. Is the Haas and the Ferrari getting Kovac? Is he going to try and go around the outside of the final corner? No, he isn't. The Ferrari goes deep though, so he gets a beautiful switchback. He has the overtake on, but the Ferrari has that slipstream from the McLaren. And the top 4 have already broken the 1 second DRS. Is Kovac going to try and go down the inside? No, he's a bit too far back for that to be the case. A bit further back, Dominic down the inside of Sculler. That hard tyre strap cooking clearly already. As Holzer is all over the back now of Marcel through this first sector. Maybe has higher wings and has already. Oh no, he's got a 3-second time penalty on lap 2. That is not what he wants Is the Haas going to try and go down here? He's all over the back of the Ferrari. He's giving it a right go to try and get past as early as humanly possible, but can't quite do it. Meanwhile, Vic has got past Matic in the Aston Martin. God, my God. Here comes Kovac. He's trying his absolute hardest. He's burning the battery. He isn't, is he? He's going to try and go round the outside of the chicane. Oh, there's contact between the two of them. And the Ferrari is still ahead, but he'll have another bite of the cherry. But so will the Ferrari. He will also have DRS. I can't really cut to the front runners because they're also battling. Here we go, the Rocco and Marcel down the start-finish straight. Marcel has just got past the Rocco for second place as we go down the straight into turn one. Is he going to try and go around the outside? Maybe. No, he can't quite do it. And Franton and Amar are side by side. Is the Haas driver going to make the move? Oh, contact again between the Haas and now the McLaren. But they've all somehow came out in one piece. And Makambatov is now 2.1 seconds clear. He's darting away off into the distance. Ferrari goes up, has a lot of understeer. Oh, they've almost lost. Oh, the Ferrari's rolled! The Ferrari's rolled! A big crash down the straight. A lot of debris. Is this going to cause a virtual safety car? Maybe no. Somehow, none of them have seen DNF. How on God's green earth none of them have DNF out of the race? I will never know. Somehow, is the Ferrari still, he was sideways in the wall and he might have gotten away with it with no damage. Amar. No, he has no damage as far as I can tell. Unbelievable. How on earth none of them got damage? I will never know. Obviously there was, I think the front wing came off of Nissan. Yeah, it's right. A lot of wing has come off for him as Philip. Oh, there's a spin out at the back. Pancake's gone round in the RB. He's gone round. And here comes the Ferrari of Holzer. He's down the straight. Rocco's taking a little bit of battery, but can't really do much about it. Vic now passed into 5th place in that Aston Martin. Having a decent little race there. He's gained 7 positions from P12. So very good stuff from him. Oh, McLaren's gone very well, and so has the Ferrari. That might be a track limits warning for them. They don't want to get too many of them, especially this early on in the race. Oh, he's gone off again as the Ferrari. This is inviting an opportunity for the Alpine. He's going to go right down the inside. Cannot break it late enough though, as the Ferrari holds on. And almost Zinger goes round almost. But he holds on to 8th place. Is the Mercedes going to have a go as they head into the chicane? Looks all okay there. He gets a nice little exit though, you know. He's in the slipstream. He has the DRS, but they both do. You know who's in trouble? The Ferrari. He's going flying down the straight into the chicane and he's ahead of the Ferrari. But I believe Domi has gone round. And it's a virtual safety car. Is it Domi's gone round? Yeah, Domi's hit the wall in the chicane. And is this going to trigger any sort of pit stop? Amar has a 10-second time penalty for severe collision with Zinger. Is anyone heading into the pits? And Red Bull don't. No, it's no one heading in the pits. Vic does. Vic heads into the pits on the soft compound tyre. Is anyone going to join him? The Ferrari of Amar does. I'm guessing that's also to serve his 10-second time penalty. That's going to cost him a lot. What is the Aston Martin going on? It's the hard compound tyre. Same for the Ferrari of Amar, but he's also got to say, spend 10 seconds in the pit lane. And this might be quite a good call from Vic. You might be able to go to the end of the race if there's no more drama. Somehow no one's out of the race. There might be no more drama, but we will see come the end of this race. 20 laps to go. 19 when we cross the line, and Makambatov has backed off a lot during this VSC. Weirdly. Because he's about just over 2 seconds clear, and now it's about 3/10 clear of the rest. When is he going to get going? It is now, it looks like. Is he going? DRS enabled. He's just let the rest catch up to him. He's just let, I don't know why he's done that, but he's just let the rest catch up to it, and now it's 4/10. And now he has DRS, and now this has brought into this, the top 4 is all within play now. Makambatov could have easily romped away, and he hasn't. He's let him back in through the virtual safety car, and Marcel goes right round the outside. Very easy overtake, or is Makambatov going to try and make it as hard as he can? He tries to break as late as he can. Is he going to keep the position? He will have the DRS for the next straight. They all have the DRS. It's the Rocco. He's going to have a lovely slipstream behind the Alpine. But is it enough to get into first place? No, it doesn't look like he's breaking as late as he does. But it's Mercedes in the lead, and he might not even get second as the Rocco Marcel fights him off. And someone's got to yield here, and it is the Red Bull who yields and then goes wide because of doing so. Whew, that could have cost the Mercedes driver very, very dearly if they got ahead. What is the gap? About 20.8 seconds from Vic, who's just boxed onto a hard tyre. I'm not entirely sure, I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure on the Rocco's struggling a lot actually, looks like. But I'm not entirely sure on the pit. I want to say it's about 20 seconds in the pit. And it doesn't look like that Marcel is going to get into that DRS range, or is he? It is just about 9/10. So he has just got into that DRS range. And you know who's also in the DRS? It is Holzer in that Ferrari. They're both in DRS, but Rocco just lost touch with the top 2. So I'm about to go around the final corner. He's not going to be able to make the overtake here. Can Marcel make an overtake, or just make any impression at all on the Mercedes and go down the straight as Holz's into the pits? And yeah, right, this will be interesting. Where will he come out in comparison to Vic? Because Vic boxed under the VSC, and it's a lot better for you to box under the VSC because you lose a lot less under the racing speed. And look, he's right there. He's right in the picture. Is he going to get ahead of the Ferrari? Ferrari obviously will have colder tyres and has that time penalty still, but he's just ahead of Vic in the Aston Martin, who has warmer tyres as well. He'll be better in that sense, as Amar now picks up a 3-second time penalty. As Marcel's now keeping within those 3 seconds. Oh, that might have been a track limit for Marcel in the Alpine. But he does have that DRS. And it has a lot of straight line speed with it. As we go through that chicane, as we're heading into the final corner, Makambatov has a lot more battery. But Marcel will still go for it round the outside into the final corner. It's very, very easy for him. But with DRS and that slipstream, it looks like he will probably get it pretty much straight away, and it does look like the case. He has way more battery down the side, gets it way earlier, and well, yeah, way before the corner. And oh, Fanton almost hits the wall. I think he did scrape it a little bit heading into the pits. Rocco into the box for his hard tyre. Fanton into the box for a set of hards as well. Are they going to get undercut by the Ferrari? Who's going to get overtaken, it looks like, by Sculler? This would be huge for the Rocco to get out ahead, and he does get out ahead. And this is going to cost Holzer dearly. And look, Vic's also caught up to him. This has just gone poorly. He's stuck behind someone he just doesn't need to be stuck behind at all. And it's going to cost him a load of time, especially for this race. If he's desperately trying to get past, he can't get it done here. Is he going to be able to get it done at all? He's got nothing in the battery. He's in the back of him. It just doesn't look like he's going to be able to get through. Is he going to have a go, maybe try and go down the inside here? Surely not. No, he doesn't. He still hits the back of him because he's just got so much speed. Well, more speed through the corner because of a fresher tyre. Now he gets past, eventually. Someone's out of the session, and it's a safety car! Oh no, this is the worst possible timing for the Rocco. And just for literally everyone that's boxed onto a hard tyre, because now everyone that's gone on the medium, everyone that was on the mediums and had to go longer because they were on the mediums, now can just box on the safety car and lose so little time compared to the others. Yep, top four all box for a set of hard tyres. And the Rocco still ends up in third place, so he doesn't lose too much. What about Holzer? Will he lose anything? No, he won't. So it all turned out decent. It did not turn out as bad as it first was thought for the front runners. Right. After 9 laps of racing, we have picked up the first safety car of the race. So the big winners of the first 9 laps has got to be Vic with gaining 8. Apparently now 8 places. Okay, now 7. 7 places. Started 12th and now is up in 5th place. Amar has had to do another pit stop and is on another set of hard tyres and has gone from 7th to 14th. He will hope to recover that, make a bit of a recovery drive, and maybe even do better as there's even more position swapping. I have no idea what the hell is going on under the safety car. It turns out now Vic's gained 8 places, so that's interesting. Marcel's gained 1, Rocco's lost 1, Ziga and Matic all gained 3, Sculler and Philip has gained 4, Amar's retired from the session, Kovac lost 4, Domi has gained 3 places, and he'll be hoping to gain more as this race goes on. How is everyone liking the comms, or are they absolute dog doo-doo? And how's the race in general? How's everyone thinking of the race so far? How's everyone thinking? Yeah, how's everyone finding this race? What's everyone's thoughts at the moment for this race at the moment? 9 laps in. Probably about... lucky pancakes. Unlucky, man. Yeah, shame. Yeah. That can happen because you're trying to maximise the time each lap. And then you just overdo it by clipping that wall on the inside. Yeah, it happens. All been there. See this? That's it, and why not? Going into turn 4, in 4th gear. Oh wait, shit, straight off. That's unfortunate. That shit, straight off. Damn, that tyre's never getting seen again. That left rear is gone. Unlucky. Right, well, there's still 15 races left. Bahrain next week, for round 2 of this season. And yeah, we'll see what happens there. And there's no walls to hit, so hopefully the left tyre won't go complete kaput. And go anywhere near it. And Dolby's now catching up to the back of this Flynn. And he is in fact caught up to the back of this canoe. Oh my god, that is unfortunate. Well, safety car in this lap, that's unlucky. Yeah. Kovac and Skillis for some reason swapping pace. Safety car in this lap, about 14 laps to go when we cross the line. And it's just all a matter of question of when he goes. When is he going to go? It looks like he has not gone. He has gone. There we go. We'll have a good little maybe slipstream. Is it going to be enough as he stops burning battery now down the straight? Vic hasn't had a good restart at all though, as top three all sprint away from him, about 1.4 seconds now, the gap between third and fourth. Not ideal for him. Good restart though. Oh, Phantom also gets so close to contact. Somehow one of them somehow one of them haven't really hit each other, and they all come out of that all okay. Oh, that's a 3-second timeout before exceeding track limit. Or for multiple warnings, exceeding track limit. And this time it's out into turn. Philip has also got a 3-second time penalty for 12th. And yeah, he's going to have to do a lot to recover that position. And Holder looks like he's going to very easily dispatch that Aston Martin and get up into 4th place as he's on the inside. Is they going to make it work? He has to yield. Jeffrey got to drive through. Jeffrey got to drive as Holder gets through. On Vic, yeah, Jeffrey got to drive through today. As Vic is going to have a look at maybe going around the outside. Can't do it. He's going to switch to the inside. He can't. He still can't do it. As we now will cut back to the leaders. They're all burning the battery. The most that has the battery is the Rocco, who's going to go down the inside of Marcel into turn 1. And is he going to get 2nd place off the Alpine? Yes, he does, as he goes around the outside of turn 2. And is now going to hunt down the Mercedes for the lead of the race. Red Bull versus Mercedes here at Jeddah. Oh, we've seen that before. Hopefully, there's no brake checking of the sort, and the Haas goes round the outside of the Alpine by a massive moment of oversteer, as the other Haas is now trying to get past, and he's right up his gearbox but can't find a way through, but he gets beaten on the curb, so the Haas will find his way through, and the Alpine gets safely back on track. Matic gets through, Philip gets through though, and can't find his way through. Mercedes, I think, got a legal overtake, so that's unfortunate, so has to give those places back. And is now back down in 11th. Marcel's now got a 3-second time penalty, so he's as good as out of contention for the race win. Who's not, who's not out of contention is the Rocker at the moment. He is up the gearbox of Mark Bethoff, but he has got less battery. That will be a bit of a iffy one for him. He's not going to, or is he going to catch him down the end of this straight? Is he going to go for it? No, he backs off. Vic's not backing off. He's going to go around the outside of for the final corner, and he has got past. And it looks like the Rocco might have a good shout for the lead of this race. They're both burning the battery. Oh, there's been an incident. The back front wing is off, but the Rocco's going to go down the outside of turn 1. The Mark Ebertov has kept the position, and they live to fight for another day. Massive incident at the back. And Matthias is trying to try and go down the inside. There's absolute chaos at the back. You don't know where to look at the moment. And again, somehow no one's crashed out. But that is a lot of time lost to Vic in 4. And Marcel has now got back into DRS. Philip has another 3-second time penalty. Dolly is in the pits, and I'm guessing this might be to retire, especially because he's quite far way back. Oh, contact again! Has he got front wing damage? He has on the left end plate. Well, no, not even left end plate, just the whole wing on the left. He's got massive damage. And yeah, we'll have to pit to repair that. And I think the Hassers as well, and left Hass on the left end plate. He's got big damage as well. we'll have to come back to the leaders in a minute if they won't make a move. Is he going to go for it? He doesn't. And they're all good there. Oh, Haas has gone off the track, and then Kovac goes through. Someone else who might go through is the Rocco. They have DRS, he's got hot lap. Mark Ebertov has hot overtake on. Now they both put overtake on. Marcel was fastest lap of the race. Neither of them can go for a move. Phantom and Kovac, Phantom and Matic. Bit of a drag race. And now Nissan is going to make a move. Mercedes makes a move. It's 2 by 2 by 2. And then Matic goes around the outside of Kovac and takes 5th place. Good. This looks like a good race from Mercedes in terms of the constructors. It's just pure chaos back here. And another and the Haas is again off. And Nissan, but he keeps 7th place. As we go through the end of sector 1, is there going to be any more position changing? Doesn't look like for the minute. Well, with about 11 laps to go. This has had plenty of action after that safety car race. I had plenty of action before it, but it's even had more so after it. Is there going to be a move here? No, he's too far back. Who might make a move here? It's the Rocco down the inside of the final corner. Will he get that DRS though before? Did he get that DRS though? Or did the Mercedes take it off him? He did. The Mercedes got it off him. So that'll give a good opportunity to the Alpine behind. But he hasn't got enough battery. None of them really have enough battery. And that is the end of that. Phantom and this time again fighting it out over 7th and 8th positions. And none of them got DRS. Oh, well, they did. But McLaren's going to go right around the outside and still with him. Is he going to be forced off the track? No, he's not quite. Phantom, is he going to make it stick? They're still side by side. Kovac's not ready to give this one up, and he keeps the place. But he's gone off the track. They are all on the limit. Is he going to go for it round the outside? No, he can't. It's unbelievable stuff. And he's gone off the track. That might be a track limit towards Zinger's had a 3-second time penalty. Is he going to go for it? Down the inside of the left-hander. He still can't make the move. He's trying absolutely everything that he's got. The Rocco, by the way, out of the 1 second. So Marcel, it looks like, might get past. And he has done so. But it looks like that's just cost them more time to Mac Embertov. And they might have just gifted that win a little bit to the Mercedes. And they're still fighting. I don't know why. They feel like they need to fight. Unless it's just trying to keep a catch back up with Phantom now. And probably another warning there. As he cuts the chicane. Not ideal for them. As is he going to go round the outside of the final corner. Oh, a little bit of a late move from the Haas. As he touches the rear end of his car. Nissan Zinger, a bit of contact there. They're pushing each other. It's Phantom and Kovac to the absolute limit. Down the straight we go as we head into turn 1. Is Kovac still going to try and keep the place around the outside? He has the overtake on. That might be a bit of a mistake. As he goes off the exit, as wheel spin. I said he had overtake on, and he did. I don't think he realised. As Phantom's still going to try and find that place. There's side by side contact again, and Phantom's half round. And that's just lost him 2 places. And Kovac still holds on to 6th place on track. And now has another 3-second time penalty. Is there another twist to the tail in these last 9 laps? Is there another twist to the tail here? With about, well, what will be 8 laps to go when we cross the line. DRS for Zinger on Kovac, who has defended hard in this race, but I don't think it'll be enough. As Zinger tries to go down the inside, no, he still keeps it. He still keeps the position, but it'll be another bite of the cherry for the Alpine driver. He's late moving, he's put him almost in the wall there. as they are heading towards the final corner. McLaren now is going to have a shoot massively down the inside of Kovac. Contact again. More contact. And this is just watching this, has the DRS on. And is he going to get a double move here? It's just out. What is going on here? As the McLaren now finally down the inside and has finally got past the Haas. And now the two Haas drivers are making contact. Is there going to be a driver swap? No, it does not look likely. Meanwhile, out in front, Mark Embertoff is about 1.5 seconds clear of Marcel, who still has that 3-second time penalty, so will be losing that second place to Rocco. He's just really keeping that or thereabouts with Marcel at the moment. It just looks like Nissan's faster. Surely he'll get 8th place sooner rather than later, especially as this will just keep costing them time. With the guys that have a 3-second time penalty, and if he can get past, he can get 6th place potentially. As Phantom has another 3-second time penalty, just constantly just costing him time being stuck behind the Haas. And now he gets DRS again. They all really do, don't they? Yeah. As Phantom's now going to have a go again on the Alpine. He's a bit too far back though. There's no right near each. Oh, are they? No, not yet. Yeah. Mercedes is about 1.8 seconds clear currently. Out in front. Another lap goes by, 1.9 seconds. Almost is now hit 2 seconds. It just looks all but certain that he will win this race. What is not going to be 100% certain confirmed is who the positions for the low point positions, as Phantom has just got past the Zigger for 6th place. It is now going to try and hunt down Matic for that top 5 spot. I'm certain of it. And oh, there's a yellow flag. Domi has at the moment, and yeah, he's carried on going again. Meanwhile, Zigger heading towards the final corner. He's going to try and fight and get that place back again. And meanwhile, also they'll be catching Matters while doing this swapping of the DRS. And he'll have, Phantom will have another bite of that cherry and will get DRS himself, but I don't think he's getting past. Or is he going to have a go still? No, he does not. As we head into turn 1, and they are just under the 1 second margin of the Mercedes. As we are heading through Sector 1. It's had a lot of twists and turns to the tail, this race. Is there going to be one more to throw the spanner in the works? Oh, and it looks like it. Phantom's going to have a go on Zigger. As we're heading into the chicane. Oh, and he's still going to have a go. No, he can't quite get it. They'll both have the DRS, I believe. Yes, they both have it. But Phantom is a lot more keen to try and get the overtake. No, they both now burn the battery to try and catch up to Matters. And they have done exactly that, 0.6 of a second between the Alpine and, yeah, they just kept swapping around. And here comes Zigger round the final corner. Oh! Massive error! I don't know what he's done there, but he's lost his whole front wing. Safety car! Safety car, well. 5 laps to go. Has this thrown a spanner in the works? This is another twist to the tail. And Matic stays out. He couldn't get in. He couldn't get into the pits. Drive through for Tommy. He sped under the safety car. Kovac's in. Both Haas drivers are in. Ziggo's into the pits. He lost his front wing. Tommy's just retired from the session. Ziggo has to repair his front wing from that massive moment. Well, has this thrown a massive twist in the tail? Will anyone even try or entertain the fact of staying out? Jesper's devastated about Tommy going out of the race. Yeah, he was quite unlucky there with the speed on the safety car. Hopefully he has better luck next time out in Bahrain. Does anyone stay out? Kovac has got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car, and that has absolutely blown any chances he has of a top 10 finish. Yeah, Markomanov stays, goes to pit. Marcel stays out! He stays out on the hard tyre. Marcel stays out. Oh my god! As if we needed any more twisted tail. Marcel stays out on the hard tyre. Meanwhile, the two behind him on a fresh set of soft tyres. There is no way in hell he's keeping him behind. Matej boxes onto a soft tyre. I predict, yeah, everyone has gone to softs except for Ziggo on the mediums and Marcel on 12-lap-old hards. How is this gonna pan out? What chaos is this about to ensue? He has a time penalty of 3 seconds as well. Three laps to go when we cross the line next. So realistically, the safety car will come in on lap 23. Well, will come in on the next lap, and it'll be lap 23 when we cross the line when we get going. Meaning there'll be that lap, penultimate lap, and last lap. 3 laps of racing left. Who will win the race tonight? The Mercedes has looked all in control of this race, and all of a sudden that has all gone out the window. And in just a snap of the fingers, that has all gone out the window. Will a late safety car absolutely shaft a Mercedes driver late on in the race once again? And implode their chances of a win. This could be huge, especially in the latter stages of the season. These points. We'll cross the line to start lap 22. There will be... Oh, there's... Yeah. You called it. Here we go. Well, it will probably be in this lap, the safety car. There is not long left. Either way, he has a 3-second time penalty as Marcel. So, yeah, he's kind of fucked. We'll see. We will see. He thinks this is the best way of going about it. There is only one way to find out. He has got to put up the defense of his or just put the best laps ever. For God's sake, Jeddah. Here we go. Lap 22. We're going around sector 2 now. McLaren, the last car to join this train. He'll hope he get some points. A lot of people with time penalties, so he has a good chance of that. If he stays the way it is, but like, has the same theme as it is. It's got like a good interval time penalty. There's a good chance of getting some points, especially with the chaos that could ensue. Oh my god, don't hit each other. With the chaos that has the potential to ensue in these last few laps. Martin, we will see. We will see, Jasper. Here we go. When will we end? Safety car in this lap. 3 laps to go once we cross the line. And the question is, when will Marcel go? Here we go. When will he go? When is he gonna go? He has gone early, and he's caught. Wait, what? What on earth have I just witnessed? What on earth have I just witnessed? What the hell have I just witnessed? Oh my god! Red Bull down the inside of Mercat Batum! They both got round! They're both off the track! Mercat Batum is in the wall! And he's out the points! Rocco in ninth! And Marcel is now 1.3 seconds clear! And all of a sudden Vic's on the podium! Vic might win the race out of all this! And Matic is on the run for the podium! What on earth have I just witnessed? Oh, there's a bit of colliding on the wall! And they're all catching up Marcel still! Oh, Matic goes really wide through the chicane! Is this time going to make up a place? He does make up a place on Philip. Down the straight, they're still side by side. But he does make up that place. Absolute chaos here. And this time's going to try go around the outside of Matic, switches maybe the Rocco up into 7th place. He's not done yet with this race. This is a big point, even with the race a bit messed up as it is. This he just can't do it for the final corner. And here we go, penultimate lap of the race. Big chance for Vic to get past. Is he going to go for it down the inside? He's going to make a huge lunge into turn 1, and he gets through. The Ferrari also gets through into P2. Marcel loses 2 places. What a move by Vic into turn 1. And Marcel just looks all lost at sea here. There's 1 and a bit laps left in this race. It is not over until it's over. Phantom is still having a look on Marcel. He can't make the move. And almost loses the back end of the car. Matters, as it currently stands, is still en route for the podium. The Rocco would still get on the podium despite that safety car restart. It's not over yet. Matters has had a rough run out of the chicane. But who's going to have a bit of an absolute fucking stressful time? It is going to be Vic, who has not got a penalty out of everyone in the top 4. He's the one that has not got a track limit penalty. God forbid if he's on 2 right now on this last lap. He is going to be stressing like absolute hell. As Holder goes down the straight, he's going to go down the inside into turn 1. Side by side. He goes too deep. He goes too deep into turn 1. But he keeps the place. And Rocco gets up into 5th. And gets past Matic through turn 2. Oh, and Marcel's off again. Oh, it looks like he's gone off again. Vic's gonna try and go around the outside. No, he doesn't really burn the battery. Or is he gonna go for it? No, he lifts. He knows they've got 3 seconds. He knows he doesn't have to overdo this. What's the gaps looking for that third place spot? It's 2.7 seconds, very close between Holzer and Marcel has the slipstream. It's not over yet. Is anyone gonna send it? Oh, Phantom hits the back of Marcel. Is one last corner. Vic's gonna go for it round the outside. Phantom's gonna go round for it, and he's not got the move done. Oh, contact in the final corner! Marcel and Phantom hit each other. Rocco goes through, but it's contact down the straight. Chaos down the straight. The Rocco. Oh, Nissam goes through for third place. He gets on the podium. Nissam out of nowhere gets on the podium. The Rocco third. Vic in first. Matic in fourth. Holzer in fifth. Marcel sixth. And oh no, Makambatov. He was leading for so long, and he's come in 7th place. Oh, and yeah, from 12th on the grid, Vic wins the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Nissam gets 2nd from 9th on the grid. The Rocco 3rd. Matej 4th. Holzer 5th. Marcel 6th. Makambatov 7th. School 8th. Phantom 9th. Kovac 10th. Philip in 11th. Ziga 12th. Domi 13th. Amar in 14th. Pancake 15th. Barty the DNF, yeah, bottom for all DNF. I have lost my voice. How on earth am I going to do these fucking interviews? Oh, my voice is gone. Aye. And yeah, we'll be doing interviews, even though my voice is absolutely gone. My voice is gone.
You ended the stream.
I didn't, no.
No, you didn't?
No, I didn't.
Okay, we'll do interview now.
My voice is gone, man. Jesus.
I got screen freeze on that dive bomb on Ilgis. It wasn't my fault. You need to see that.
Jesus. Should I end it then? Oh yeah, interviews. I'll see if they want to do
it. That last restart from Marcel, I don't know what he was doing. He just brake checked us.
It was interesting to say the least. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm not going to comment. It was interesting.
Is Nissam Yakon on PlayStation?
Yeah, Nissan's on PlayStation.
Send him in the invite.
Do I even have him? I can add him. Right. Oh, did he just go offline? It says last online a minute ago. I'll add him. I'll try and add him as a friend because I don't know if I'm added. But he might have just gone offline.
If not, we'll do interview tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nah, man, end the stream.
Yeah, and oh, he's added me.
Oh, okay. Okay then.
Nissam's added me, so I'll try and invite him. Do you want to do this out Vic or though? Because
No, no, you will be the host.
wait, is Vic up for doing the voice? The
Wait. Okay. Yes. I will add him now.
we'll see if Nissam joins. If not, then we can do it later date.
What the hell was that, man?
We'll see if he joins. If not, then it is what it is. We'll do it at a later date.
Okay.
Or tomorrow, probably the best. I'll send them 2 invites.
Did you see my dive?
Well, on the restart, yeah, I saw it. But you got a screen freeze.
Yes. Yes.
Jesus.
You need to see that. I got like, go, stop, go, stop.
Jesus. Let's.
I got on that second sting that was flying.
Oh, he's online
No,
on
man,
PS app.
this is incredible.
I'll,
This is
I'll, I'll end the
incredible.
stream.
Okay.
Because yeah, he's right.
He'll end
Everyone
the
that was
stream.
watching, have a good evening or a day wherever you are in the world. We'll be back for Bahrain next week. You've been a blast, Jasper. I'm sorry that Dommy DNS. You didn't seal that 'cause you're racing. But yeah, very entertaining race. And I hope the comms was also very good. Shout out to Nissan, man of the hour, to getting me into the league. By the way, who also got onto the podium. He got me into the league to do comms this evening, and I'll be doing it for the next 15 rounds. Big shout out to him, man of the hour. And yeah, we'll be back next week, next Friday at 8 o'clock for Bahrain. Be there.